Saturday, probably like 6:30 a.m. I'm not even sure, I just got up. I haven't been taking a lot of pictures or photos because my phone's gonna die, and like an idiot, I brought the wrong phone charger with me. So I'm gonna go into town today and buy the right phone charger. Hopefully I can find one at a gas station or something. I think I can. But check this out. Oh man, what a beautiful view this morning. I was able to watch the sunrise this morning by the campsite where I camped. But the view there was not nearly as amazing as this. And this is just like not even half a mile from where I camped. I didn't even know this was here. But boy, oh boy, it's beautiful it was. Check that out. Wow. So today's gonna be a good day. It's already starting off like this, can't go bad. I got 10 miles in yesterday. I'm definitely not doing that again today. I feel good, but there's definitely some aches and pains. I'll probably do like 5 or 6 miles today. I'm gonna go into town, like I said. I gotta get a couple things, and the phone charger, most importantly, so I can get out of here and I'm ready to leave. I can call my ride. So I'll try to snap a few photos. Hopefully my phone doesn't die too soon, and get some videos if I can. All right. So it's almost 10 a.m. I still have some battery life left over, thankfully. I've probably done about 5 miles so far. I got up early this morning and watched the sunset and took in the views, which is pretty cool. So I'm heading to Falls Village now, which I'm pretty much almost there. I gotta find a phone charger, the cord, because like I said, I brought the wrong cord and my phone's gonna die, so I gotta get some more juice in this baby. The falls here are amazing. I just passed them, took some photos, you'll see them. And then there's this spot off the trail. The trail just goes around pretty much what I believe is the Housatonic River. And this is a hiker's paradise right here. There's this spot that's like just off the trail where you can put your bag down and just kind of enjoy the view and relax. There's my bag right there on a rock. It's perfect. It's the perfect place to have lunch, breakfast, hang out for a little bit, enjoy the sun, and just listen to the water run. So I'm gonna end the video here before my phone dies, and I'll catch back with you guys once I get this bad boy charged up. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Filtering some water here. This is how you do it. I got my Sawyer squeeze. I get some water from fresh spring like that. I don't know if you can see that, but it probably doesn't look like much. But it's a fresh spring, so you can't beat that. So I was able to go into Falls Village, and I went in there to try to buy a USB cell phone charger for my iPhone. No, try again. Falls Village is a tiny, tiny village. The main street is lined with like single-family homes. It is absolutely beautiful there. Don't get me wrong. It is the cutest little town you've ever seen. But they definitely don't have like a CVS. They don't even have gas stations. There's no stores. So I got there around 10 a.m. this morning, and the only store that I could find in like the 4 blocks that is Falls Village was an artisan store. I guess they sell like knickknacks and like arts and crafts and all kinds of stuff. So I got there. They don't open till like 11. So I got there at 10, so I had to kind of sit around a little bit and wait so that I could ask like if there was somewhere I could go to buy a charger that's not like 20 miles away. And they had these beautiful rocking chairs out front, so I just sat there, relaxed. The lady that was opening the store probably showed up at like 10:30, and she asked me if I was waiting for the stores open. I said yeah. She said, well, you're gonna have to wait. We don't open till 11. I said, no problem. I'm happy to sit here and enjoy the weather until you open. I didn't mention anything about just looking for, I didn't want to inconvenience her. So I didn't mention anything about what I needed, because I definitely wasn't going in there to buy anything, obviously. She saw me with my backpack, so I'm sure she knew I was a hiker. So I just sat out there. I wanted to be polite. And then the neighbor who lives in the house next door to this store on Main Street, the one and only store that exists in this town, came out and just walked right into the store and started talking to the lady there. So obviously they know each other very well. When he came out, I figured I would ask him, since he was out, if he knew anywhere I could buy a charger, or find a way for me to get my phone charged, because I was in a bit of a pickle. He said that there was nowhere around there where you could buy a phone charger. You had to go to another town. And I started asking for directions. I was like, well, how far is it? Where is it? Because I need my phone, so I got to get it charged up one way or the other. And he said, hang on. He went to go get his cell phone charger, brought it back. Very kind of him. He was a really nice guy, but it wasn't an iPhone charger. It was like for a Galaxy, or I don't know what it was for, but it wasn't an iPhone charger. So I said thank you anyways, but yeah, this isn't gonna work. So I started asking him again for the directions to like the nearest like box store or gas station. And then he was like, well, hold on one second. I'm sure they have something in here. And then he just walks into the store again, like he owned the place, and asked the lady that was there, that I bumped into in the morning time when she was going in. And she was like, oh yeah, I've got a charger right here. Here you go. So I was like, thank you so much. Very kind of them, very nice people, very hiker friendly. It was a really nice store, super fancy, super nice. They sold really nice things in there, and she was very accommodating, very nice to me. So I sat on those rocking chairs for like another 3 hours. It took a little bit for my phone to charge. So I was out there until like, I don't know, like 1:30, 2 o'clock. It's probably about 4 o'clock now. So today I've done about 7.2 miles, I think, from a little further back than Lime Rock Shelter. And I'm at a shelter now. That's where this spring is. But I'm not gonna stay here. I think I still have 3 more hours of sunlight. And there's another shelter like 2 point something down the trail. So I'm gonna hoof it and make it to that trail now that I got my water. And I'm actually feeling good after sitting in that rocking chair for like 3 hours. I really kind of needed that. So it was a nice little break midday. So I'm gonna head to this next shelter. I still need to reserve my battery as much as possible. So if I see any beautiful views, I'll take some photos or some videos. But other than that, I'm probably not gonna be recording very much until I get to, I think it's called Cromsville Bridge. There's a gas station where I can buy a cell phone charger, and then hopefully I won't have to be worried about my cell phone dying anymore. I gotta use my phone sparingly. Hopefully I do see some good views today, and I can take some videos and you guys will be able to see. All right. Hey guys, so I'm here at camp. Did about 10 miles today. The gnats are loving my stench right now. They're all over the place. But anyways, I'm at camp now. I forget what the name of it is, but there's probably about 10 campsites here, but nobody's out here at all. There's my tent, and there's the bear box. And then where I'm at, you can fit a couple other tents. And there's 2 other tenting sections where you can fit like 2 or 3 tents as well. But nobody's here. Could be because it's gonna rain tomorrow, or maybe this isn't a very popular section of the AT because the trails in this area were very leafy. You had to be careful not to slip. They weren't as well like walked as some of the other trails that I've seen already. So this is my setup. I am cooking dinner right now. For those of you who think I'm crazy for being out here and don't know anything about section hiking, this is how you cook your food. Let's see if I can get a close up here. So that's my propane tank. There's a little screw-on adapter there, which is the stove. And then there's, I guess, the pot. So there's water in there. All I need to do is boil the water, about 2 cups of it. And then once that's done, I just put it in here. And check that out. I'm gonna have some lasagna with meat sauce tonight. So this is like a dry prepared meal kit. You can buy these at REI's. These are pretty popular, called Mountain House, or any outfitter store. They sell them all over the place. There's also, most camping sites have like a water source, so there's a river down the way where I already got some water, and I filtered it, of course. And then here is my tent. Sorry for the choppy video, but it is what it is. Let me show you inside. That's where I sleep. So there's my bag. I'll get that out of the way. Here is my sleeping bag with my pad already blown up. I've got a bag with clothes in it that I use as a pillow. And that's pretty much it. Once it gets dark, I have a headlamp I use. You're not supposed to start fires, I think anywhere in Connecticut along the AT. But every single campsite here, there's 3 of them, like I said, they've all got fire pits. So obviously people are not listening and they're setting fires back here. Like they say, if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it, did it really fall? So that's it for me. I'm gonna have dinner and just relax. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow with the rain. Today was a good day. I got about 10 miles in. I basically went around Lime Rock Speedway, which was a little different. It's just loud. It's Saturday, so obviously they've been racing all day long, and that's all you hear. I mean, that's all I heard once I left Falls Village and I got on the trail. You just hear the cars racing around the track, and most of the trail, it just pretty much goes around the racetrack. I have a video of it, so you'll probably get a chance to see it in the distance. But it is so loud. Like I couldn't even hear myself think when I was on the trail. And we're not like right next to it. I mean, you can see it through the tree line because there's no leaves on the trees. But I bet you in the summertime you probably can't see it through the trail, except for that one view where I took the video. But it is really, really loud. So I'm glad to be away from that. I don't hear the noise anymore. Maybe they stopped. But yeah, it's gonna rain tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna sleep in. I think it's supposed to stop raining at 1. Maybe the weather reports change. I gotta check it again. I'm either gonna sleep in until it stops, or I'm just gonna get up early like I normally do and get wet. It is what it is. I got my rain gear, you know. The tent's gonna be wet no matter what by the time I pack it up, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. My backpack's gonna get a little bit wet. I have a compactor trash bag to make sure like my sleeping bag doesn't get wet and my clothes and stuff like that. So I keep those all separate. Stuff that absolutely cannot get wet, like my clothes and sleeping bag, most importantly, I keep in a contractor trash bag. So if I put something wet in my backpack, or even if my backpack gets wet because it's raining, the important things that I need to stay dry so I don't get hypothermia stay dry. So, and I have an umbrella, I've got a rain jacket, so I'm ready for the rain. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. I could use a little bit of a break. I'm doing good so far. 10 miles yesterday, 10 miles today. I didn't think I was gonna do 10 miles today, especially since I had to stop 3 hours to charge my cell phone. Tomorrow I'm going to Cromwell Bridge, which there's a gas station there, so I can finally buy a phone charger, which at this point, you know, I only got 2 days left, Sunday and Monday. So, I mean, if I could charge my phone at the gas station, the guy's nice. Like, I don't even need to buy a charger. Phone should be good for 2 days. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow.